Boy, all right, when we turn to our first alert weather, let's bring in Tevin to talk about this for a moment. Selfishly, I have to ask, how do we escape this?
Well, we escaped it because the storm is moving from west to east, like directly west to east. So we're really just overall not in the storm's track.
Wow. All right.
Pretty impressive to see how it stretches on certain parts of the country, as you show right there on the map there, Tev.
Yeah, this is a snowpack, or the snow cover that we've got right now across the lower 48. So satellite or cameras high into the sky are looking down on the lower 48. And this is strip right here just outside of Kansas City through much of Kansas, Missouri, and even Illinois as well, that stretches through the mid-Atlantic. So from the Midwest to the mid-Atlantic coast is where that storm has occurred over the past 24 hours. And it's still ongoing this morning. In fact, this is a present satellite and radar to show you where a lot of that snowfall is right now across D.C. and portions of the DMV. The pink that you see, that is ice. And I think that is among the worst type of winter weather because it turns roadways into ice rinks like you saw there just outside of Kansas City. In the terms of the forecast for snow to go between now and the end of the night tonight, there's still another maybe 6 to 8 to almost 10 inches of snow just outside of D.C. I know a lot of folks are returning home from the long holiday. If you're headed back down south, just know that the delays are still likely through the nation's midsection. Today here at home, it's cloudy and cold, but overall dry. We might see 1 or 2 spots of sunshine from 1 to 3 in the afternoon, and maybe even some snow flurries 2 hours south, the far, far outer reachings of that storm system, by the way. But at best, the closest it comes is a couple of 100 miles away from Martha's Vineyard. That snow occurs offshore. We do have a wind direction late tonight and early tomorrow morning that may be a bit more favorable for some ocean effect snow flurries across the outer Cape, but this is not related to that storm, and nor should it be anything significant. It's in and it's out in really just a matter of hours. You can see that by the days starting tomorrow. Here's a look at the lower 48. Still overall quiet through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so not that bad of a forecast. But it's ultimately once we get to Thursday and Friday, oh look, this is another major winter storm brewing. This forecast track is a little bit further south, which means places like Dallas-Fort Worth are now in line for not just rain and snow, but also perhaps some ice too. Much of Oklahoma City through Arkansas and even into Tennessee now on guard for this storm. And this would likely be late this week and early next week, sometime Friday, Saturday, and perhaps Sunday as it moves across the country. I still think overall we should miss out on this storm. Maybe a few snow flurries across the Long Island Sound and portions of the South Coast. Otherwise, it is still a very dry and cold January. In fact, this week that we've got the first full week of 2025, likely the coldest so far this season.